Why is it that men tend to jump straight into problem solving instead of simply listening? Let's unpack this because it's more than just a common stereotype. It reflects a deeper biological, psychological, and emotional distinction between men and women. And the reality is, most couples don't even realize this dynamic is playing out. Here's the key point to understand. When a man shifts into fix it mode, he isn't dismissing your feelings. He's not minimizing what you're going through, and he's not trying to take over the conversation. In his mind, he's responding the only way his system knows how when someone he cares about is in distress. What feels like interruption to you often feels like protection to him. Two entirely different internal experiences happening at the exact same time. Picture this: you come home after a long, exhausting day. You're carrying emotional weight, and all you want is a moment to release it, to feel understood, supported, and close to your partner. You begin to share, slowly, emotionally, letting it unfold piece by piece. But before you've even fully expressed yourself, he cuts in. Here's what we should do. I think the real issue is this. Don't worry, I'll fix it. And just like that, the moment breaks. You feel unheard, maybe even rushed, like your emotions didn't get the space they needed. What often goes unnoticed is this: he usually has no idea he's doing something upsetting. He's not processing your emotions the same way you are. Instead, he's reacting to what his mind interprets as a signal of distress. Your tears, your frustration, your overwhelm, his system reads all of it as a problem that needs immediate action. That instinct is deeply rooted. It's not just learned behavior, it's something far more primal. Men tend to regulate themselves through action. Solving the issue helps them feel calm and in control. Women, on the other hand, often regulate through expression, talking, feeling, and being understood. In simple terms, you want to process the storm. He wants to stop the storm. You're looking for emotional connection. He's aiming for resolution. And both responses come from a good place. There's another layer to this. When you're in pain, he doesn't just observe it, he feels it in his body. His heart rate rises, his muscles tense, his mind starts racing. There's a surge of urgency because in his world, your pain becomes his responsibility. To him, love often translates into, I need to make this better. So when he jumps in too quickly or seems impatient, it's not because he doesn't care. It's often because he cares deeply and doesn't know how to sit with the discomfort of not fixing it. That's his way of saying, I hate seeing you hurt. Let me help. But what you need in that moment is different. You're not asking for solutions, you're asking for presence. You want him to stay with you in that emotional space, to listen, to understand, to simply be there without trying to change anything. And that can be challenging for him because it goes against his natural response. So, what's the solution? It starts before the conversation even unfolds. Instead of trying to correct things mid conflict, set the tone from the beginning. Be clear about what you need. Something as simple as, I don't need a solution right now. I just need you to listen for a moment. That one sentence can completely shift the interaction. It gives him clarity. His urgency drops, his mind stops searching for answers, and he can finally relax into the role you actually need from him. Because the truth is, he can't meet your needs effectively if he doesn't know what those needs are. If you don't define it, he defaults to what feels natural to him, solving the problem. Understanding this difference changes everything. You stop seeing his behavior as dismissal, and he stops viewing your emotions as something he's failing to fix. The tension softens, the misunderstandings decrease, the connection grows stronger. Instead of working against each other, you begin to complement each other. At its core, it's simple. He tries to fix things because he doesn't want to see you in pain. That's his expression of love. You want to be heard because you want emotional closeness. That's yours. Two different approaches, both meaningful, both valid, and when a couple learns to respect and work with both, the relationship becomes deeper, more secure, and far more resilient.